Hello, this is Scott, Franchiseinsight.net. I'm going to jump right into today's topic. It's about employee turnover. The Association for Talent and Development estimates the average cost to onboard a new hourly employee to be over $1,200 and 33 hours on average to train this new person. So as I look back at my experience in evaluating franchise models, this was not a line item or an item even discussed. These costs of over $1,200, they're going to be inclusive of the ad you place, your time to conduct interviews, lost productivity because you're conducting interviews versus attending to the business, training material, and then just general onboarding steps that you're going to need to go through as you bring new folks on. So knowing that to be the case, and knowing, again, from what I've experienced, that this was not a cost to account for, you're going to want to be aware of that. You're going to want to understand how many hourly employees do I need to run my operation. If you think about your own experience in your community, whether it's going to a food place that's a franchise or a fitness place that's a franchise or other retail, there's probably a couple people that you've seen there for a while and they kind of hang in there. But then the other larger percentage of the labor pool seem to be a revolving door. That's just the reality of what I think you've probably seen. I know it's what I've seen in multiple markets where I've lived. So knowing that to be the case, you need to count up how many people do you need and then what percentage is going to be leaving and how often, so you can put some math around that and account for that hidden cost. So after you have digested these costs that you maybe did not know about in bringing a new person aboard, you're going to want to look at the onboarding or the hiring process in general, in that I'll put two parts to this. One is, what's the paperwork look like? Am I going to have to fill out a lot of paperwork that needs to be scanned and then I got to go in and figure out who to email documents to? Or is there an e-platform where the documents, as they're completed online, are emailed out to the correct people, and at least the process is streamlined? Because if you think about it, if this is a process you're going to repeat multiple times during the year, at least this needs to be streamlined so you're not bogged down any more than necessary. The next part to it is there a documented training plan? Is there kind of an A, B, and C steps outlined for you as you bring a new employee aboard to have them trained so that they are up and running quickly, or as quickly as they can be and as efficiently as they can be? If that does not exist, you're going to want to have it developed by you. So you're going to want to proactively have something ready for training new employees. If you think about jobs you've had, no matter what your age is, and you start, and the training is either non-existent, not real organized, it doesn't give you quite as the level of confidence that you would have, versus scenarios where the training is buttoned up. And so if you want to look at how to keep people aboard, retention, having organized training is a strategy to make that happen. So develop it on your own, double check, make sure you know what the franchisor has developed for you as you buy into their concept, and then keep up with the math. Go through this $1,200, lost productivity. How many times have I got to repeat this through the year? Because it could be significant. These are the things we talk about, the things that are not covered necessarily during an exploration exercise with a franchise consultant or a franchisor. Again, I'm not a consultant. I'm not here to sell you a franchise. I'm not here to talk you out of buying a franchise or into buying a franchise. I don't sell your data to a buddy who's going to call you and try to sell you a franchise. So keep all those things in mind. All I'm here to do is offer a solution where we go through an 8-point structured discussion. We talk about your decision to buy a franchise, or at least the decision you're contemplating. And then you make the best decision for yourself from there, for you and your family. So come check out Franchiseinsight.net. And YouTube content is building. Go out and watch some of the past videos, subscribe, and every day I'm putting out something good. So check it out. See you tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me.